Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to my little channel. Thank you so much for tuning in on this July 3rd, a day before the 250th anniversary, the birthday of America. Okay, America was about 213 years old when I served in the United States Navy. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of bang bang and boom booms going on starting maybe today and into maybe the whole 4th of July weekend. So if you have dogs or even small kids that's afraid of that, yeah, we got to protect them from that. So it's going to be a lot of banging and boom booms going on, y'all. I think the whole weekend. But today I am going to talk about the rest of the things, just a few more items that I did pack in my bag to go back to Las Vegas for my daughter's birthday in August. Coming up in about 6 more weeks, we are on our way. But like I said on my previous video, I packed early because back in 2022, I left a whole outfit at home, and I don't want to do that again. And I had to go to H&M and buy me an outfit. You know, just extra money you don't really, you have it, but you don't want to spend it on an extra outfit because you left a whole outfit at the crib, okay? So I'm just a everyday citizen, born and raised here in Ohio, who just loves to go to Las Vegas. At least if I went twice a year, but now I just go maybe once. If I can go twice a year, every year I would. But you know, other things in life come up I have to take care of or whatever. But you know, but I said this year we're gonna just do it for my daughter's birthday because back in 2024 I went for my 53rd birthday. So this year we're gonna go for my daughter's birthday. So we're gonna talk about just a few more things about Las Vegas. So those of you who, of course, if you been multiple times like me, I ain't gonna talk to you, tell you nothing. But those of you who have not been, especially if you're from Ohio, from the airport here, they say it's like a 4-hour trip, but actually it takes literally 3 hours to get to Las Vegas. Okay, from the CVG airport that's in Hebron, Kentucky. So it's 3 hours. It's not 4. And again, right now we are under a heat advisory. It's been so hot here in Ohio. We're supposed to get a bad rainstorm, but you know, Las Vegas is going to be even hotter because you know, in Ohio we have humidity here, that wet heat, you know, but the desert, that's straight up dry heat. Okay, so you have to stay hydrated. So this is what I always carry with me. But I always tell people, there's a Walgreens and a CVS and an ABC store also on the Las Vegas Strip. Go buy your waters from one of those 3 stores, okay? Do not buy water from these hotels because they would charge you. This little bottle of Aquafina, this bottle right here from the store is probably about like $1 and some change. If you get it from one of those hotels, it's going to cost you about $8 to $10 for this. And this is the regular 16.9 fluid ounces. This will cost you about $8 to $10 for this. And the bigger one will cost you probably about $13, $14. Don't do that. Do not go into the hotel rooms and those little refrigerators, whatever. Don't touch nothing. Don't move nothing. If you have a personal shelf, like me and my daughter, we go get our liquor, go get our orange juice and our waters. We put our stuff on a little personal shelf in there, and I don't touch nothing. No candy bars, no peanuts, nothing. We go buy our own wine. Yeah, we go buy our own liquor out of the stores, and we bring it back to our hotel room. That's what we do. I don't buy no bottles of like the liquor like from the hotels or whatever. This bottle right here would cost you so much money, and it's not even worth it. Okay, so we buy our own liquor and everything from, like I said, CVS, Walgreens. Like I said, water, go to the ABC store. Don't be on that strip without, especially this time of year in August too. Like I said, that's when we going. That'd be my 3rd or 4th trip in August. So it's very, very hot. I'm talking 3 digits. So always be on that strip with some water on you. Once you're done with this, go somewhere and refill it, and just always keep a bottle of water on you while you're on that Las Vegas Strip. Okay, that's just always been my thing. Okay, now first of all, too, or I'll say second of all, you do want some comfortable shoes. Now, this is a pair of shoes. I got so many of these darn shoes. They're so comfortable. They're so cute. You can dress these shoes up, or you can dress these shoes down. And I choose to dress them up. Now, this is like a moccasin. This is a new pair. This is my red pair. I got these in yellow, blue. I have like a sage green. I have royal blue. I have eggplant. The eggplant, Lord. Robin egg blue. I have oh my god, I got these. I got about 11 pairs of these shoes in so many different colors. But this is the red, but I just got to go with all my red stuff that I'm bringing with me. So I got these from Amazon. They real leather by a company called Venus Celia or something like that. Yeah. So and look at the bottoms. Yeah. And these bend, so they walk with you. Okay, when you walk, they walk with you. When I went to Vegas back in 2019, I wore these real cute black and silver sandals with like a little wedge heel on it. Man, I said I would never do that again. So I said I'm going to bring. I mean, the shoe was comfortable, but when you in them all day with that little wedge heel on there, man, look. So I said I start bringing like these. These are so comfortable. So yeah, this is what I'm wearing. I got 2 red outfits I'm bringing, so I'm gonna put these on with my cute red outfit. And now I showed an outfit a couple weeks ago when I did this. What's in my Vegas bag? It was an outfit that I showed that I gave away to one of my coworkers, bless her heart, because I said she was going to the Chris Brown and Usher concert soon. I think that's coming up. She's going. So, but what I did, I brought something else that I thought was super, super sexy and cute. Okay. So this here is like I say, I like black, I like see-through stuff. I love black lace and see-through stuff. So this right here, look at this. This is actually a dress. Long see-through with the neck. It has the buttons in the back right here. That button's all the way up. So and it's long sleeve. So yeah, look at that. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna put this on. It goes all the way down. It's a long number here. So yep, I'm gonna put this on. And of course, by being sheer, I already have my my 2-piece stuff I'm going to wear underneath. So I'm going to wear this. This is a tube top. I'm going to wear that, and it comes with some shorts underneath this. So that'll be really cute. But I'm also going to bring, this actually goes to the shorts, the one shoulder. This here. I can also wear this, but I'm going to bring this like just in case, you know. So yeah, so just cute little stuff just for the my Vegas trip, you know. Like I said, I pack early. I do. I had to learn because I was like, how in the world you leave a whole outfit? Because I thought I overpacked. But then when it was time to get myself dressed, me and my daughter to hit the strip that day back in 2022, I said, damn, I don't have an outfit to put on. So yeah, I had to go buy a whole new outfit. Yeah. Yep. Well, actually, I was getting ready the night before, like I always do. I got my stuff ready the night before. And I was like, damn, I don't have another outfit. So we had to go back out and buy me a outfit. But this is how I pack my clothes. I roll my stuff up. That's how I used to pack. It was easier when I was traveling a lot when I was in the U.S. Navy. And it was easier for me to put everything down in my bag when I rolled my clothes up and put them in my bag. So, yep, it was so much easier. So, yeah. So, and again, if you are going to Las Vegas, do not fall for the timeshare stuff. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for the CD scams. Don't fall for like the jewelry, the beads and stuff. And they want you to sign your name to this book or whatever. Because I looked at that book. I told the woman, I said, well, how's all the signatures the same? How you going to have all these signatures in this book, but all the handwriting is the same? Okay, you can't slide one over on me, Slim. You can't do that, okay? Like I said before, stay hydrated. Stay very hydrated because it gets extremely hot in Las Vegas, okay? I mean, everything you touch is going to be hot, okay? There's a lot of schemes and scams in Las Vegas. I just said that on several videos, and there's a lot of videos on here about Las Vegas and all the schemes and scams they do. But I've been there so many times before that I'm hip to all the stuff. And if you really, really want to get down and have a lot of fun, go to Fremont. Okay, me and my daughter, we'll take an Uber to Fremont around 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. and then we stay there till about midnight or something like that. We always have a blast when we go to Las Vegas. It's always fun. I never had any issues. And like I said, I love going to Vegas because you know why? Because the biggest reason is so much diversity there. And it's kind of like judgment free. I seen people there that were blind, missing limbs. You know, everybody is in Las Vegas. I met people that came from Egypt, Africa, Canada, France. I met people from all over, like across the world. They all wanted to come to Las Vegas. Like I said, it's a city that it's like one big melting pot of a city. And I love the diversity of Las Vegas. Because like I said, I met people from all over the place. When we go to the pool at the hotel, we can sit and have conversations. I mean, real true conversations with old couples that's been around, and it would educate you on stuff. Maybe a just married couple, you know, interracial couples or gay couples. I mean, we talk to everybody. So that's what I love about going to Las Vegas. So like I said, it's a great melting pot, you know. So you know, and I've learned a lot going to that city. The Strip is about what 4.5 miles long. And like I said, when you go there, you do not have to go spend an arm and a leg for anything unless you got that kind of money, okay? If I take $1,000 cash with me, I can come back home with at least about $500-$600, you know. So, you know, I don't spend, like I said, most of the money I spend is for food, for me and my daughter to eat, you know. But I'm gonna try to see 2 shows this time, 2, okay? Instead of just 1 show, we're going to try to sneak in 2 shows on this trip. If you haven't visited, if you have visited Las Vegas, if you're looking for some really good soul food, some good fish and stuff like that, go to a restaurant called Lolo's. It's about 5 minutes. Take an Uber. About 5 minutes off Strip. It's the bomb, okay? That food was delicious and it's not expensive. Also to In-N-Out Burger, not expensive. Me and my daughter can eat really good for about $25. And if we get filled up or whatever, again, we get full off of our Wawa too. We keep our water on us, okay? So I make sure you have like a purse or something that's big enough to put your water bottle down. And whether you're going to carry it like this or whether you have like one of those nice water bottles you can put your water in. And just keep filling it up, okay? But stay hydrated because it gets very hot. And we have seen people pass out on that darn Strip, okay? I mean, just pass out, you know. And that stuff is not fun, you know. That to me, that's trip canceling. I'm like, if I pass out, I might as well go and get my ass on the plane and come on back to Ohio because I'm not the one, okay? But we always stay hydrated. And I said, hopefully, maybe next year if we head out, another lady that's here in Ohio, she wants to come with me. And I told her, you know, we usually stay for a week. But I told her how hot it is. But I told her we may do like an October trip, October, November or something like that. So she ain't got to worry about the heat, okay? But the pools are still open around that time. You know, but the water is heated. But it's always a great time when we head to, when we go to Las Vegas. It's a shame that I feel safer there than I do in my own city. It's a shame, you know. But we can stay out past midnight. And it's still a lot of people out hustling and bustling around in Las Vegas. So, but again, don't fall for the schemes, the scams, the nonsense, hey, come here, you beautiful, where you from? You're beautiful, come here. No, whatever, it's too hot. Keep walking, okay? Keep walking. Do not fall for the schemes and scams, because them Las Vegas people that look like they dress in black, looking like they work for the hotel, they don't. They out here trying to scheme and scam to get your little hard-earned dollars that you need to keep in your pockets for you to eat while you're on that strip, for you to drink while you're on that strip. And also, you got to pay for resort fees, all that stuff. You know, when you check out of the hotel. The resort fees just 2 years ago was like, I paid $250 when I checked out. Now it's going to be about $435 when I check out of my hotel. I'm like, damn, for real? You know, so, yeah, y'all. So, whatever trip you decide to go on this summer, just enjoy yourself, be vigilant, keep your head on swivel, because there's too much crap going on around here. People are just doing the craziest stuff out here. You know, saying the crazy stuff, being bold and blazing, and just doing crazy stuff out here. I mean, it's disgusting. You know, they out here messing with, saying stuff to kids nowadays. Like I said on my last video, the racist stuff out here, which is pathetic. Ready to call you out your name and all that kind of stuff. But thank God I haven't experienced none of that when I go to Las Vegas. So, like I said, I'm just a regular, everyday Ohioan who likes to visit and travel to Vegas. Because like I said, it's such a diverse city. When I'm out there, I've met people from all across the globe. We always have a blast. So, like I said, I'm going to try to see 2 shows. I'm going to see how they work out. So, yeah, so if you go to Las Vegas, like I said, enjoy yourself. Don't get caught up in the nonsense of timeshares and all that old crazy stuff. Yeah, they just want your money. That's all. They'll stand there and talk to you and talk to you and talk to you. I got to the point when they approach me, I just give them the peace sign and I just keep walking. I'll be like, no, thank you, thanks, and I just keep walking. You know, it's too hot to stand out there in that strip and have a conversation with anybody, okay? We trying to walk through and cut through those hotels so we can get to our destination. Either go eat or go to a show or whatever. Sometimes we take an Uber to go to our show, okay? Because sometimes it's too, yeah, ain't nothing just around the corner in Las Vegas, okay? Those blocks are huge, okay? Shit. So, when we leave up out of here in August of next month, I'm going to take you guys with me. I don't know if I'm going to be doing like piece by piece videos, like daily videos, or would I just go ahead and just do it all, just like film, stop, the next day, film, stop, and then put it all together as one video. I'll see. Depends on how I feel, okay? So, we'll probably do it like that. But anyway, you guys take care, lay low. Happy 4th of July, 250 years of America. Yeah, it ain't all been, it ain't all been beautiful here in America, okay? That's just the truth, you know. But it's you know, but a lot of stuff been, you know, there's a lot of history here, rich history here in America. It ain't all been good, but a lot of stuff been beautiful here in America too. So, like I said, it's a country I serve. So, anyway, again, if you're going to Vegas, do not buy nothing from them hotels, okay? I will say this: the only hotel that had some cheap stuff was Caesar's Palace. When you walk all the way to the end, go all the way to the end, where that enigmatic call that the fight for Atlantis or whatever, the fall of Atlantis, whatever. I keep getting confused, but it's that animatronic thing. I showed it on my channel before. It's on here. Yeah, there's a store off to the left that says Las Vegas. It's at the end. It's by Cheesecake Factory. Now they got some nice stuff in there that's for cheap. Okay, so if you're going to be in Caesar's Palace, I would suggest you go to that store. I said that before in my video about 2 years ago. Go to that store. Now, they got some decent stuff in there for cheap. Keychains, t-shirts, stuff like that. But again, Walgreens be having t-shirts like 2 for $10 and stuff like that or whatever. Or just one, I think one for like $6, $7, but you get 2 for $10. So again, I would suggest you do Walgreens, ABC store, or CVS. But if you are in Caesar's Palace, just go to their little store at the end by Cheesecake Factory. And you will see, you know, they got a lot of cheaper stuff in that store too, versus other hotels. They got all that expensive stuff. You know, like a keychain, $15, when that same keychain would be $3 at another at Walgreens or CVS or the ABC store. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all dirty, man. But all right, y'all. Y'all take care. Lay low, stay out the way, and I'm gonna get back with y'all on my very next video. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy your holiday. Deuce.
Oh, that sweet God.